welcome to another episode of Wickedlyours. Today on my show, I have a very, very dear friend, Miss Anuja, who I have known for several years, and my association with her started in a very funny way, where I was just consulting for a preschool, and Anuja happened to be heading it. Welcome to the show, Anuja.
Thank you, Anjali ma'am.
Welcome, Anuja.
Thank you, Matthew ma'am.
So, Anuja, well, starting right away, I'd just like to know, you were heading a preschool. After I think you were on a break from your IT.
Correct, yes.
So, वो experience कैसा था? And then now as a parent, okay, of a son and a little one going to school, and back to the IT thing. So, तीन चीजें करी आपने. So, how was it?
The transition.
Transition.
So from IT to school, I was not prepared actually. It came all of a sudden. So my son was actually going to the school, and I used to go and visit him when I used to pick and drop him. And I used to see faults on their notice board that this is not right, this is not right. So I used to tell them that, you have made this mistake here and these fonts are not proper, this is how. So I used to give them constructive feedback. And that is something what I think that clicked them, and they asked me that if I would like to work better than get her here, she's criticizing. So they offered me the job, and I thought that it's fine because my son is also going into the same school. I thought that sitting from home, so I started working with them. Initially, it was a big setback for me because of course, the salary does matter. The school did not pay that much. But the working hours, initially what was told to me, later you realize that you have to extend beyond. But I thought that sitting at home idle, it's better to do something. So the working hours, the salary was a setback for me. And then with the teachers, with the parents, and repeating you have to reset your button every day when you come because admissions are going on. You have to say same thing again and again. So, but it was the fun part was the kids.
Okay.
You get to see the kids and when they enter the school and the type of confidence that they show. When they go back also, they don't want to go with their moms. They want to stay at the school. So that was very, very nice. Nice experience. And then
as a parent, उसको दूसरे side से देखना फिर से, now that he was growing up.
Yeah, as a parent also it was okay because you know the inside story once you are in the school, that how at the last moment teachers are ready to do things and what they skip while teaching, all those things you get to know, but you have to ignore those because you understand as a teacher it was a very tough job actually. But the teachers were good. They did manage pretty well in the school. And my son was also adjusting to that. So it was kind of balanced. It was a year, but then sadly I had to, I couldn't take it that much because I was not able to pay attention on my son. His lunchtime were getting skipped because some parent was coming. I couldn't feed him. So, and I could not miss some of the training programs even if he was sick. So those kind of things, the empathy somewhere was lacking with the management, which I didn't like. So I had to quit it. Yeah.
Okay. How many years you worked there?
Only 1 year. I completed full 1 year.
So this was a break from your IT, and then you became a head.
Head, yeah. And then simultaneously I got an offer again from the IT department. So
because as a center head, there are a lot of responsibilities also which come along.
Yeah, a lot.
And since I think we had multiple sections working there, nursery to वो तो उसमें काफी responsibility तो आ जाती है.
There were total I think 200 plus students in that branch. So.
Yeah, so now see, you told me initially that they asked you to come on board because you would be able to point out some of the small mistakes or something that you found to be there.
Yeah.
And then you were in the school, all right? And then you again left the school and you were again a parent.
Yes.
So you did mention that there was this kind of a sensitivity that you developed.
Yes.
So did that happen because you were in the school, or would that have happened even otherwise?
Because you were a teacher.
Yes.
So when I took when I came out from the school, I took my son also out because I did not know whether he will be able to adjust, and with the teachers, with the management would be the same as what they were when I was there. So I took him out and I put him into the different school. And it brought a positive change towards the kindergarten and another level of respect for the teachers, because I know that it's just 8:30 to, it's not just 8:30 to 2 p.m. job, it's
Everybody
way
works
more
beyond.
than that.
Yeah.
So I could empathize with the teacher when they used to tell me that, he doesn't participate this, he doesn't do. So I know how much effort it takes for the teacher. And I gave them that freedom that yes, you can do whatever. My kid is your kid now, so that's how I had that kind of empathy with them. I stopped, and I told other friends also that, don't crib about that your child is not eating lunch and your child is bringing food back home, because they try so much. I know how much they try. So it's sometimes it's not just teachers' fault, it's kids also who needs to adjust, and parents mostly who needs to adjust.
So when you were in the preschool and now that your little one is going to a preschool, what kind of a difference do you find? Has there been a change in these 5-6 years or 8 years?
5-6. I think COVID has brought a lot of change
Yeah.
in how the education system works. The teachers have become more sensitive, more empathetic, and right now my child is going in, the younger one is going in Kondapur. They have screen time as well. Earlier schools did not have screen time,
So
but
now
here
they made it mandatory.
made it mandatory. Yes, so that kids do not feel that too much of writing is there, too much of this is there. So they have equal distribution of activities what they have. They don't feel left out of any kind of other activity. So in earlier schools it was not like that. In earlier times, no screen time at all, nothing. So.
Okay, so your IT job has always been there with you.
Yes.
So did that being an educator define you, or does the IT job define you who Anuja is right now?
More of an IT person, yes.
So can you
It
tell us more about what kind of a job do you do, and what is your what interests you in what you do?
So I am in operations right now. My tool is on the performance management. I work on the support part of all the issues that come up. So my stakeholder management, like my clients, I need to keep them updated about the changes that are coming through. I need to advise them what changes they can adopt, what they should not adopt, and making the process defined for the other teammates also. So I am a subject matter expertise. So the same should flow down through my younger teammates also. So I make a standard SOP as well, how the operations should work. And if I am not there, there should not be any dependency on
They
me.
will individually be able to operate.
They should be able to operate. So that is what my whole work used to be, to train them, to guide them, to work with them. So
You're mentioning you have a team here.
Yes.
All right, and you had a team when you were in school.
Yes.
What's the basic difference between the professionalism of a school team and the professionalism of an IT team?
A vast difference, I would say. The school is very much more of a formal kind of environment where you have to address people as sir or ma'am. Whereas in IT, even if a person is 50-year-old, we call them by their name. So that kind of difference itself brings the comfort level with your
how you work.
superiors. And you are free to talk to them whatever, if you don't feel judged if you have a problem at home. So in IT, if I want to take a leave today, I just tell them that I want to take a leave. You don't have to express why you want to take a leave. So IT team, they value your PTO, that personal time off. That is your time off. You don't need a permission to take your time off. That is your own, which you have earned it. So you don't have to explain to anyone. Even if you don't want to work, it's fine. Some days you don't want to work, so it's okay. You can take your time off. So rather than coming to work, dragging yourself to work, it is okay to take a time off and give yourself some time. Whereas in school, It's not like that.
It's not like
It's
that.
not
It
like that.
doesn't happen.
If today morning I wake up and I do not want to work, so no, sorry, you have to come here. You have to come to work. Whether you are emotional, sentimental, or frustrated, but you have to come and work.
So that must be making a difference in the workplace.
Yes,
Definitely.
a lot.
And especially when you're a center head, it makes a lot of difference.
Makes a lot of
because your interaction would be more with parents.
Correct.
So
Yeah, your productivity does go down at some point. If you work Monday to Saturday without a break at home, at school, of course it will somewhere hit on the work and on
Obviously,
you.
yeah, because you're not getting the free time. But why do we talk of so much of a burnout in the IT sector? Is it a kind of an hyped up thing, or is it actually true in some sectors?
Burnt out is happened during the COVID. It had most come because what happened was when you are at home, you don't have that line between your time off. Like when my log off time was 11 o'clock. Okay, so if I was in office, I'll shut my laptop. I know that I have to catch a cab and come home. I'll shut my laptop. Whereas at home, okay, 10 minutes more I can attend this meeting. Okay, 5 minutes more. Lunch is happening with the food. But in office you have to come down and in the cafeteria and have your lunch. So those breaks were not there.
actually, efficiency levels, if I am not mistaken, has gone up.
Up, yes.
Yeah.
The productivity and
Yeah,
efficiency has
efficiency really
gone
gone up.
very high. But the burnt out was, and a lot of attrition happened. Where there was a boom in IT industry where many people moved out and took advantage of that. The ones who were left behind had a lot of work to do, fill that gap. So those 1 year was a big stressful for everybody. But now it has come on a straight line. People are okay to.
So are you a people's person, or you're more of a leader kind of a thing? Just
I am
someone.
more of a people person.
person,
Yes,
yeah.
I truly believe that if you want to go far, walk along, not walk in front.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right. So I've always heard you talk about very fondly about your family. So that's one thing I want to really touch upon, because I actually would have loved to have your mother-in-law here, giving this interview here with us, because I've heard such wonderful things about her and how she has been so positive and so, supportive about your journey as a thing. So what is the best thing you feel about relationships like that, where there is positivity, there's understanding?
So the first thing which my in-laws have shown was they never treated me as as their daughter-in-law. They always treated me as their daughter, and they never made any changes because they were there. They made home like how they used to be and how I used to be. They did not ask me to, get up early in the 6 or 7 a.m. because we drink tea. In fact, I used to get up at 9 o'clock and they used to make tea keep ready for me. So that's some of these little things which make
Made
a
lot of
difference.
Yeah. Even the spouse, even for that matter.
Yes,
The
I'm sure,
spouse
because
also.
I'm sure your husband has been as supportive as you think. Both of you have been working right throughout?
Right throughout,
Right throughout.
yes.
Okay, lovely.
So when my meeting is there, I zone out when I am into my work. He multitask. He will be on a call and he will take care of the kids also.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, lovely.
But when I work, I don't want kids around me because I have to be very attentive to what's happening on the calls or what work has been delegated to me. But for him, it's fine. He can take care of.
Okay. I remember once I was just having a conversation with you, and you did mention that, you are very particular about your deadlines and
Yes.
stuff like this, while you find your husband to be a little more chilled out with everything. Can that be generalized in the IT sector, that the women are more particular about certain things?
Yes.
Or is it just like, no, we can't say that?
So far, what I have deadlines are if the project is very critical, the deadlines does matter. But I do feel that somewhere the other halves are more chilled out than how women are. Women feel dedicated and they have guilt feeling a lot. If they have committed that they will deliver this work by this day, if they do not, they go into guilt trip very quickly. Whereas male, okay, I have not done it today, I'll do it tomorrow.
But then whereas deadlines are there, must be there for a husband as well.
As well, yeah. So it's just that ठीक है नहीं हुआ कल कर देंगे. It's okay. So but we are like we stuck strict to ourselves that no, we have to, when what we have committed we have to do it that day only.
So what ahead? What's life holding for you ahead? What are you looking forward to in 2023? I believe you're moving out of India?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are moving out. So my husband got an amazing offer in London. So he has already shifted there. And in my company, I had told them about it that when my husband was moving that time, we knew that we also have to tag along with him later. So I told them that even I will have to move, but it's not right away, and I don't want to leave my job. Is there something which you can do for me? And they took their time, and they took some time, and they came back with a positive response that yes, we will be able to accommodate
Oh, that's
your
wonderful.
opportunity in London. And the
Lovely.
that began the journey of me moving out with Deloitte
So
only.
you would be attending office there too?
Yes, so not in the same team, but a different team. So I will have to because Deloitte is more into very legality. So I will have to resign from US office in India, and I will be joining Deloitte UK.
UK, okay. All right. So when you are now starting this thing, what is the most exciting thing that you feel about this change from one country to another? What are you most looking forward to?
And the challenges also.
So I always wanted to have to go and visit Europe. My husband has already been stayed there before marriage, so he always used to tell me that Europe is like that and this that. I said, okay, when are we going for a Euro trip? And he said, soon enough, soon. Even I didn't know that this is what the fate has for me. So I am very excited to be there. More excited for the kids because that is what now they have. As a parent now, when I'm in the middle age, I want to give the best of the future to my kids, and this is something what we both, me and my husband, felt that this is the right time to make changes and go there. Challenges, of course, मैं तो भारत के लिए there were so many opportunities which my husband got to work abroad, but I told him no, let's stay here, this is where we want to be. But this time when he said that the opportunity is very nice and please don't say no, and we discussed, and I said okay, fine, let's give it in, because not now then when. So that is when we decided that we will go. So challenges would be, yes, family, friends will all be here and we will be there. Making new friends that close will be a challenging part. At this age you really make friends. So
even in the office, I think
yeah,
you need to
probably understand more.
yeah. So here my friends are since 11-12 years.
Okay.
So we are like 2-3 a.m. friends. If you just call it 2 a.m., pick me up from airport, they will come without any question, or take me to the hospital, they'll come. There I don't think that is one biggest emotional thing for me. How will I manage that? Because I'm a party person, I'm a people person. Weekends I want to invite friends, go to their house and have tea or at least anything. So we'll see how.
there are a lot of Indians over there, so you may just find some new friends.
Hopefully, yes. I have been told by people that if you want to make friends, you can make either in school with when your kids' friends' parents, you can make them, or you go to mandir or gurudware. There you can make some Indian friends, or you can attend some cultural festivals. There you can
enroll,
yeah. So there you can make some friends.
So once, whenever you're back next, we can have another interview and ask you for the tips about how to make friends traveling abroad. Anything that you feel fearful about the kids being in a different environment, or you're really looking forward to them learning so many new things and stuff like that?
Yes, that in the back end, that kind of thought does come in my mind that what if my kids don't adjust? What if there is racial discrimination? But I believe that world is beautiful. I want to go with that positive attitude, and UK being a country of immigrants, everybody knows from what background they have come from, and I've heard that they are very welcoming. So I'm looking forward that they will learn something new, the new cultural diversities, what my kids will learn, and to respect others' cultures also. So that is something what I'm looking forward to.
Right. So with being an educator, an IT personnel, a parent, a wife, a daughter-in-law, a daughter, all these roles rolled into one, what would be your signing thing for the young generation of your age for looking at the world, and what kind of a perspective they should keep, especially after the pandemic?
What I truly believe, and I always tell my friends that believe in whatever happens for a good. You may not know the outcome in 5 minutes or in a day or in a week. It may take years also, but you will remember that this happened because that time I said no or I said yes. So trust yourself and believe that whatever will happen, keep that positive attitude that whatever will happen or is happening for the best and happening for the good.
Well, thank you so much, Anuja. We'll of course be missing you at Wandering Dreamers. Yes, but we'll keep in touch long distance, and when you visit, you're most welcome to just let us know, and we'll have a party again.
Yes, definitely, everyone. Sure.
So thank you so much for being. So Anuja, thank you so much for being on this show. We've just curated a small hamper which we give to all our guests on Wickedlyours. So I hope you will be able to use this.
Thank you so
and
much.
as a memory for coming on board.
Thank you so much.
Nice to have you.
You so much.
I shall as well.
We shall miss you. You know,
Yes.
part of Wandering Dreamers.
Oh yes, it was so wonderful, meeting up and just doing things.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anuja, for being there. Thank you.